Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 9 of season 3 of Doom Patrol. Last week's episode saw the gang dealing with the flagellation itself, this self-reflective kind of dream state that they were placed into, where their subconscious self kind of took care of their body and they got sucked into their own subconscious, forced to relive some key moments of their life that kind of formed the psychosis of their lives going forward. It was a really interesting episode and very introspective and very, very heavy. It was a very emotional episode and some great performances. It was really nice seeing, like, you know, Brendan Fraser act opposite the robot in the suit. I need to remember who the actor is that actually embodies the suit. Same with Matt Bomer outside of Larry Trainor, and seeing them playing off of each other back and forth, seeing the mummy version and the human version of each, and then of course of the equal and opposite of Cliff, trying to kind of come to some kind of terms, and seeing like how Victor kind of got pushed down this like by the book persona from a child into an adult, and how that really kind of what influenced his life, what influenced his decisions and all that stuff. And then Kay expressing her actual feelings about what has been happening to her, her repression, her seclusion within the underground and all that. And she tells Jane she wishes she would die. It was a really hard episode to get through because it was just really like, there's a lot of really tough things they're throwing at us, and we're seeing like a really vulnerable point of all the characters, and it was just a really strong episode. But this is our penultimate episode of the season. Next week's going to be the finale, so we'll see how things turn out. We're going to go ahead and get ready to dive into this thing. So if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, remember that's over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to that as well. It's just one of the ways you can help us support us here, help us work towards getting an editor and all that kind of stuff, so we can try to expand the channel a little bit, maybe branch out into other shows, all that jazz. And if that's not a way you can support the channel, just another way is simply liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos, because giving interaction and engagement to them helps YouTube promote them so more people can check them out. So that's one way you can help out as well. But guys, that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this week's episode. Here we go.
I will not be turning into a cat. I will be turning into a bird. A bird! Because Shelley's allergic to cats.
I can't be near them.
And neither of us could be fucked. That was a moment of pure expression. Oh. It was a lie. All of it. But if you're still looking for a fight, why don't you take a shot?
You went back and got him?
Yeah, I did.
Lair Bear?
You know, I wasn't sure if I was ready to be a father again, but when you're raising a space parasite, are you ever really ready? There'll be plenty of time to play later. Okay, if I could just...
You don't really think that we're gonna give it back to you?
Yeah. No hard feelings, Mommy, Daddy.
I thought something was weird about Cliff and Jane.
I can be a better father than either of you.
I mean, the title of the episode is Evil Patrol, so something's up.
Being around me and my problems can feel like torture. This time, I have to be better.
Damn, that's rough. Now he gets to see the torture that his emotions are putting on his partner.
Had a lot of time to reflect lately. The whole world has. Thanks to whatever the hell we all just went through. And don't explain it. Not just to save my son's life, but to give him a suit of armor. To build him into something the world could not tear down. You once asked me why I chose to make you cyborg. That's the answer.
Damn.
You wanted me to walk through this world free? Well, I want to walk the world as the man I was born to be.
Damn, man, that was a good scene.
I hope you know what you're doing, Kay. I don't think this place is meant to be empty.
My mission went a bit sideways, therefore I'm no longer able to travel back to my present, so I'm currently here in your presently. Perhaps I'm in the wrong place, but I was told that I could find the Brotherhood of Evil here.
What's going on, Mala? Did I hear someone mention the Brotherhood of Evil? Buzz them in.
Okay, thank you. Thanks very much.
No, let's see what's going on there.
I don't have powers.
And the other personas?
They're gone. It's just me.
Lovely. Wow.
Why did you even come back?
I live here. Guys, come on. I'm not a subconscious. I'm not a zombie, and this
They just doubt all of this.
Vic goes away for a 3-day weekend, it changes everything.
Who said I didn't change?
Hey, can you guys keep it down, please? Oh, thanks, Kay.
Kay? Holy shit! Has everyone fixed their shit? I'm beginning to wonder if we all had the same flagellation.
Welcome back, Vic. You look great.
Aw, there you go.
How have things been here?
Things are going great. You can't beat the climate. We're only a couple minutes from the beach, the Buccaneers.
Ferme la bouche, femme du monde.
Sorry, do you have some kind of a problem? They are plotting to kill me, which is good.
That sounds more like a rouge problem than a brain problem. Mala, get me my toys. Mala?
Pardon?
I said get. Damn it, Mala!
He's just like done with this shit.
Get a load.
Deadly, not deadly teleport stuff.
This is the Brotherhood of Evil. I'm the brain. He's Mala. And you're the lady who hasn't done jack shit.
Last things you weren't exactly a shining example of before you started taking medication. I think I need to take you to see a doctor. Like a real doctor.
That could have been worse. Oh, is she gonna watch the tapes with Niles and all of her personas?
Everyone inside my head got to sit at this table and talk to Mr. Calder, but I never did.
No.
I let people call the shots for me for too long. And I know you did too. We're finally in charge of ourselves again.
Do you think you could interview me?
Aw.
So, what would you like to talk about?
I'd like to make an appointment for my father, Cliff Steele. Yes, that's his real name.
Setting up a doctor's appointment for my debilitating brain disease?
Yes, something about this doesn't add up. Are you sure that's Clara?
Does she, like, can she also transform into a baby as well?
Saw her transform into an ottoman. Big whoop.
She can transform into anything.
I don't give a shit. Vic got his whole fucking face fixed. All of you are doing better than ever. Don't I get to have something nice? Just once? All right. Come here. Here we go.
Sorry, I had to go change his diaper.
What? She's the baby! Oh, good God. Oh my God.
Killer baby!
I did it out of reflex. Okay, shut down. She's like, I can't handle this shit.
Fuck!
They have no powered backup.
Victor, we need to find out where the Brotherhood of Evil is hiding.
On it. Great, send me a look.
She's not like us. No one is. This isn't about us anymore. This is about Cliff. Speak.
They're in Florida.
Ready?
Damn, Commander Rita in here running this ship.
Are Clara and Rory safe?
I have no idea who you're talking about, and I don't care. Welcome to...
Oh, no.
Mala.
Holy fuck!
Oh, don't tell me Kay might end up getting lost like the others. Just screaming in the background.
You're all so emotionally toxic. It's killing us both.
Okay, let me get this straight. None of you are happy for me?
This isn't about Cliff at all. Come on, tell her the truth, Rita.
Oh no. Cliff's brain's in a jar.
Don't bother attempting to shapeshift. Mala injected you with a metahuman power dampener.
Ooh.
Now, all I want to do is take this metal body and live a life of indulgence in sunny Boca Raton. Maybe do the foxtrot with the widow in Unit J.
He doesn't even want to take on the crew.
Goodbye, Madame Rouge.
Oh, damn.
You could have changed all of this, but instead, you went back to Codsville and locked the door and made sure everyone died.
Wait, what?
You lied to us the whole time.
Now you can talk, Larry. You lied right to my face.
Oh, enough about your face, Vic.
What the fuck? The Brotherhood live. And just like Rita said, we're getting into the finale and Jane's having an underground crisis again at the same time. What the fuck? Ooh, damn, dude. Man, there's such a, like, just the moment like anybody starts to feel a little bit better, there's just such a toxic group, and it's, I guess, Rita's got a whole other trauma that she hasn't been able to deal with, that everybody else is finally starting to feel okay, but Rita just came in, just dragged them all back down. What is going on in the underground, man? It looked like there's some kind of like dark abyssal blob with all these red eyes. Is that like the subconscious, the deep recesses of our mind, like where the personas are just kind of being sucked into and trapped? That's like kind of the vibe I got from it. Kay knows where it is, or at least she was following the noises since she's trapped down there alone. She's just wandering free. But it seems to be chasing after her now, though, back to her room. Did she unlock a power? Does Kay have a power now? That scream? I don't know. Was the scream just visual, or was that actually something that happened that, or was the bus explosion caused by the emotional reaction of everybody in the car just losing their shit, and Kay and what was going on with Jane was the last straw for little negative larva to electrify the inside of the truck? Like, it's hard to tell like what exactly happened there, but I imagine the way they visualize that's Kay unlocking some kind of power. So who knows? Rita just being like, you guys are strangers to me at this point, was heartbreaking to hear, especially considering the way she's trying to manipulate everybody. And none of it's from a place for them. None of it's from a place of like her previous relationships with all of them, because she only just remembered them like not too long ago. So it's just like heartbreaking to how this whole thing has kind of separated her from the rest of the group, and just seeing like how instinctual like Vic's responses were to what was happening around them. Like he was like went straight for the arm cannon, or went straight for asking Grid for help, and it's like none of that's there. How's this going to work? I mean, like, obviously the status quo, I would have to imagine, would have to be reset. I mean, unless, I mean, like, what's the show moving forward with Cyborg the way he is? It's, I don't know. And I don't know how he'll get back to that, if he even does. I don't know. The scene between him and his father was a really good scene, and it definitely just shows what exactly his father was trying to do in that moment, to try to build Vic in a way that would guard him against that life. But by doing exactly what he did, he kind of made that guard out of Vic, in a way. And I definitely get where Vic's coming from. It's just a really complicated viewpoint to argue over, like back and forth on who's right, who's to say, really. I get why Vic did it though. Like I 100% understand Vic's through line. I understand what his dad did, what he did, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's up to Vic, and Vic chose what he did. Does he have to live with it? He does. So we'll see what happens there. But Cliff, like seeing everybody's starting to feel fine. Everybody's starting to feel fine until like Rita and Rouge ruin everything for everybody. And he was just like, why can't I just have that? When Rita was casting doubt on whether or not that was actually Clara. And it was, with Rory. I was like, it doesn't make sense. She can't shapeshift into two things, right? She can't both be the baby and be Clara, or could she? Could she have just been Clara and kidnapped a random baby? That's possible. But she brought us pills. She had all that other stuff. She had the knowledge of what was going on. So, like, yeah, definitely thought it was Clara for me. And then Laura tried to become the baby. And then there was two. And then it turned into Laura baby fighting everybody. Michelle Rodriguez's head on, like, this little baby body, beating the crap out of everybody because nobody's got powers at this point. Anytime anybody gets upset or emotional, the little negative larva just shocks the shit out of Larry. So it's like contradictive to like whatever they're trying to do. It's just crazy. And then the Brotherhood of Evil just straight up betrays Rouge too. They're just like, oh, that's cool, thanks. You delivered us Cliff. Now fuck off. You're never really a member to begin with, and neutralized her powers and shoved her down a hill along with Cliff's brain in a jar. And it seems like the brain's plan's not even to go after Niles. Well, Niles is gone, but Niles' creations, like she's obsessed with going after Niles and his creations, completing her mission. And they're just like, we've moved well beyond that at this point. I've lived in Boca Raton. I just give me a body to strut down the town and enjoy the life here. And that's what he's doing. Like, so like she did all of this for nothing. So how is this going to pay off? How is this going to come together? And then whatever this monster is in Jane's mind and Kay's mind, subconscious, what's going on there? Will she get the underground back? Which honestly, like I was saying, like the more Kay heals and moves forward, like the less they're going to be needed. Are they going to fade away? Is this their fate when Kay doesn't need them anymore? Is to be whatever this is? But Kay's obviously not ready for the real world, because when conflict happened and when real shit happened, because all she experienced while she was up there was a nice dude riding a bike and having a good time. She didn't experience this shit. Nothing crazy. So like she's still unprepared, and Jane was trying to explain that to her, and she just wasn't ready to listen to it as a kid would be. A lot of kids are just been like, think they're overconfident in what they know about the world. I mean, hell, we've all been like that. So like, it's completely relatable why she would feel that way. She's like, from that little taste she got, that being what she thought they were hogging all to themselves was these shining moments of bliss, but there's like this torture, this chaos. I mean, just like, think of the stuff that we saw Miranda and Jane going through last season, like with the flashbacks with her first relationship and how she was taken advantage of, how she was shared and flopped around, and she had to create this persona to block it all out. When we saw the creation of some of the personas, that's some shit Kay can't see, and that's the world out there sometimes. So like, I don't know. The end goal does need to be for Kay to heal, but it's too soon. But in the long run, I don't know. It's crazy, man. Anyway, fantastic episode. This team is just so toxic. Anytime somebody gets some level of growth, they just drag each other back down. So hopefully they get to a point, and I don't know what the show would even be like. How would it feel? What would the tone be? And if they were all in an okay place throughout the whole season, what would that look like? I don't even know at this point. So the show's going to have to evolve right now, because they do kind of, I've seen the complaint, and I've felt this a little bit in season 2, was that it felt like we were like keeping them in this constant cycle of getting better and then steeping back into pain. Like, some of the things that they've gone over and overcome just come on right back. The characters, not always and not 100%, but a lot of the time, feel like, I can see how people feel like they are the same. Like, there's been growth in the characters, but it's been very minor over the past 2 seasons. Because of this kind of cycle they put them through. So I'm wondering, like, what they're going to do moving forward. Are they going to kind of keep the vibe, or are we going to build a team out of these people? Because they keep teasing it, they keep building with it, they keep flirting with it, and we're 3 seasons in and it hasn't happened. So that's kind of like one little minor nitpick, to say the least. And complaint of many people I've heard watching the show that have expressed. So I get that. I still enjoy watching it unfold, even if it is a little repetitive sometimes, because they always find like an interesting way to keep the cycle fresh, at least for me. So I'll watch it until it burns out, man. But guys, what do you think of the episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, you can join our Discord. Links to that and all my socials down below as well. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to that as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means so much to me, as well as everybody else, man. But that's been Doom Patrol, and I will see you guys next week with the finale. Take care, everybody.